Time for a little shop walk around. You wanna come along? Here I am. This place is getting organized. You haven't met the new guy here. I got a parts guy getting my life all organized here. What do you think of my haircut? Not quite skin tight, but anyways. Hey, here's what we got going on. You saw me just do that gazelle. It's the next day. We got a buffalo here to take the center section apart. The bottom bushing is gone. Gone. We'll find out tomorrow. The boys just washed her up a little bit and they're gonna clean her up and get that taken apart here in the morning, and simultaneously, you know, I only have 2 guys that work for me. Simultaneously, this one's here for maintenance. What was it? Right here. The big pin. Last spring they did, or last summer they went to the woods or wherever and did the main pivot on the cylinder for the guy, and he noticed this was broke here. This, I don't know, about 3-4 weeks ago, and the nuts kept coming loose on here. The big nuts. Oh, Sweden, made in Sweden. Those big nuts are made in Sweden. SKF, huh? Sure, KM91 or 21, I don't know. Anyways, they replaced the pin and bushings this morning. I was gone up to up north to the main store, and they just got a few other things to do on this gal. Another center section. He doesn't have a whole lot of movement in it, but while it's here for breakup, it's going to get done. Customer was just here, and we're going to do that. They are. I'm going to hang tight. I got stuff to do too. And what else is it? We're going to replace the main harness going to the head, the wire. The communication wire. And then there's one other thing I'm going to show you here. It's going to be a quick video today. Not much going on. I mean, there's a lot going on, but not a lot of videoing going on by yours truly. I don't know if I showed you this or not. Let's take a yonder look. This thing's been sitting in the background. And yeah, so is that one. And I'm working on that slow but sure. And I'm waiting for what am I waiting for? A kit to come from Finland for the preheater to get started on that. And yeah, we got things going on here. And anyways, this here never dawned on me. And the customer was doing his own. I normally work on this machine, but he did some of his own work this year, which is fine. Works good for me. I don't care. But he noticed what I've never noticed. They steam cleaned it, and this is called the walking beam. I don't know if you guys, I gotta turn my lens here. If you can see that, that's supposed to be size, you know, look at that. Wow. So hopefully within about 10 minutes here, both sides are like that. So we got to take, I'm going to try to spearhead this one when I get time, I guess. We got to take the feed rollers off to get the walking beam out of there so that I can weld up the holes and rebore them. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I got an idea in my head of what I'm going to do, so we'll just, when the time comes, it'll get done. We got some other issues up here, cracking and so on and so forth, which we've welded before. We've welded them, I don't know, countless times. And I got to make a more permanent fix for it. So that's what's going on with this Fabtech. And then we've got a little bit of a drizzle going on over here. And If you ever got drizzles coming out of these, that hole right there where the two little screws are, the compensator valve is in there. Well, it's a compensator plug, I guess, if you want to call it that. There's just a backup ring and an O-ring that needs to be replaced. And these things are taking an incredible amount of heat, the hydraulics, these valve banks, and we're constantly changing those, resealing the solenoids. On this particular machine, it's always a battle with the oil. Yeah, there's two down on the bottom, and I can just see a steady drip. Just keeps dripping. I gotta get at that pretty soon. Parts have been here for a day or two. You see the globs hanging there. It's these two pilot operated ones. I gotta get them apart and fixed, and then it's the two. This is the main control valve, and this one and the far one have the issues, the same issues. So we'll try to get them dried up so we don't end up with that. Over time, the oil costs a lot of money, so it's very important in today's world to take care of those leaks. And we haven't been able to get back to this. It's just been busy. And you know, I worked all weekend on and off on that Gazelle, so it's just never a shortage of tiredness around me from doing that and other things. And yeah, what I did do is, I think I told you, maybe I didn't, I got the okay from the customer on this old Bison to put a new preheater in. So there's a kit they make for adapting to this, basically to any piece of equipment. So I'm waiting for that to come in together, so I get the preheater and the harness, which has the fuel pump, it has everything I need. It's kind of a basic kit for an installation on any piece of equipment, if that makes sense. So I'll have I should have the timer, the fuel metering pump, multiple harnesses and connectable things, and then basically so I can make it adapt to this machine without too much trouble. So that's coming from across the pond. So that's kind of why that's sitting there yet, and I haven't gotten in the cab and get started because I fixed Dad's semi the other day. That's going in, I told you. He drove in the other day and the airlines were half rubbed through. They're laying here yet, I didn't pick them up. Typical maintenance on semi. Glad hands. No, the spring tower behind the cab had snapped off from the old Wisconsin rust. And so I picked that up for him and I fixed all that. I'm trying to just knock out little jobs here and there for the guys and keep myself available and do what I can to help. And so it's been pretty good. It's pretty good. Things are going smooth as they can. And that's all I got for today. So I thank you guys for watching as usual. It's amazing that I can look at here and talk for 8.5 minutes. It's amazing, I tell ya. Literally amazing. Yeah, this one is bad. I'll tell you, that center section is pretty rough, and hope it didn't get too far gone, but I'll know tomorrow when I get back from my appointment when the guys got her apart. And of course, this one's going to go back to work right away. That one not so much. He's going to take it back to his shop and do some of his own trinket stuff on it, and we'll go from there. So I bid you guys farewell. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all your views. Appreciate all your comments. And see you, bye.